A lot of you were here last week and Bird and he was like, we showed a hilarious video. Like we showed this Brett Yakavella. He was an old host for Cru. He was the second MC here at BGSU. He's a dog, man. He made this hilarious video where he was like pretending to try out for American Idol, and man, it slayed me. I still am laughing about it in my heart. But yeah, Bird was like saying, like, we're inviting Brett, because this is Throwback Thursday, you guys. We want to bring someone into this. And so, guys, Brett Yakabella's here! Goodness, guys, this is my great-great-grandfather. Dude, I'm super glad you're here. This is sweet.
I don't know what this is. We didn't do this back in my day.
Right, Bird? Yeah, dapping it up, yeah. Alright, so, this is great. So actually, I have a fun game planned for you. You came all the way from the land to BGSU, the Bowling Green land. And have you guys ever heard of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Yeah! Ever heard of Whose Line Is It Anyway? So I'm going to pick my squad, you're going to pick your squad, we're just going to have some fun, we're going to crew line it and do stuff like that, and that's cool. And yeah, so this is my squad. Maybe you met some people earlier, you got some people. Don't do it.
Yeah, I can meet some folks. I met Grace. Grace, where are you at? Grace. I'm excited to have you on the team.
Yes.
We're going to do wonderful. Thank you. That was a good half.
Thank you.
Maya, with the purple hair. We met. I like you.
Yes.
We're going to have fun tonight. Maya's with me. Hey, Mike, where are you at? Michael? I met Michael. Yeah. Michael, this is your girlfriend you were telling me about, right? Yeah. I want you on my team. Michael, bro, don't feel bad. When I dated Colleen, she was way out of my league, too, okay?
Alright, guys, let's get up for our contestants. So, Whose Line Is It Anyway? There's sometimes props. Yeah. So, I got this for you. We're gonna have fun with that. Let's see. Have this mask. Okay. And Bird. Nice catch. And Hansel. You want? And you want the chains? Trying to break the chains. Chains on break. Alright, so you guys, you know how this works, maybe? Yeah? Okay, well what we're going to do is I have a scenario in my back pocket, my back right one. David's going to have it ready yet. What we're going to do is I'm going to read the scenario, and basically we're just going to improvise. And we're going to see where it goes. You guys are going to be the judge, and you're going to yell at the end, and stuff like that's going to happen. We're going to get hyped. So who thinks, like, me, this is the old timer over here, Throwback Thursday MC. Who's feeling this squad right here?
Yeah!
That's pretty good. What about my squad? Yeah! So, you guys are really into it. Yeah. Alright, so this is the scenario. How are you feeling?
I feel really good.
Okay, same. Alright, so you are part of a rough and tough chain gang arguing about which Broadway play is the best. Okay. Alright. Let's see, who do we want to go first?
We'll do it together. We're the chain gang. And we'll do
Okay.
it.
Alright, this is it.
You ready?
Oh, wow.
The chain gang's like, we're going to be like, oh, we're ready. We're ready. The best Broadway? We're ready. Yo, so I definitely feel Pocahontas, man. You know, the lead character of Pocahontas was definitely dope, bro.
What the heck, guys? Brett, you alright?
Yeah.
What? I planted my front back. Are you, Brett? You alright, man? Brett. I think he's dead. Freeze! That's me,
He's dead, all right.
All 6 of you who are on stage, you're all suspects. Turn your seats. I'll be talking about
Live from Bowling Green State University with breaking news, it's the Tommy Factor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sir Thomas Snap III, and welcome to the Tommy Factor, bringing you the hardest hitting coverage that Bowling Green State University would care to provide. Tonight's only story, the only story that matters at least, is I have just learned moments ago that one of Cru's founding MCs, Brett Iacovella, who was visiting the university to administer a game called Cru's Line Is It Anyway? Cru's Line Is It Anyway? I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Oh. As I said, he was administering a game of Cru's Line Is It Anyway when suddenly the lights shut off. There was a panic. And then when the lights illuminated again, he was found dead on the floor. We have not seen tragedy like this at this university for a very long time. Fear not, fellow students, for the Federal Bowling Green Investigation Squad is on the case. Agent Staniker and Nubis have been called in to assess the situation, and in fact are just about to give a press conference. So that is why we're going to go live right now to hard-hitting ace reporter Kelsey Silver, who's already in the field. Kelsey?
Tom, we are here at the press conference where both Agent Staniker and Nobis are just about to take the stage. Little is still known about the murder. Tom, they're ready to start.
It is truly a sorrowful sight to see when we have to gather here like this under the most grievous of circumstances. When the safety of our great campus has been threatened, we have to bring down an iron fist upon the assailant. Mr. Iacovella did not die in vain. We will bring his killer into custody, and he will get the justice that he deserves.
Yes, it is a sad sight to see. Not only do we need the strength and manpower to find our perpetrator, but we as a community need to bind together to overcome the loss of a fellow Falcon. We need the help of not only our department, but also the community in order to capture our killer. Any questions? You there.
Agent Daniker, are there any known suspects at this time?
We have a list of 6 people, all of which are dedicated members of Cru. Our goal is to whittle this down until we have a killer and a murder weapon beyond the shadow of a doubt. We will not let this killer walk away scot-free. You there.
Agent Nobis, how have you confirmed that these 6 people are suspects?
Through a deep investigation, we have deduced that in the time it took for the lights to go down and Mr. Iacovella to turn up dead, it is possible for only one of the 6 that were on stage to be the killer. As we investigate further, we hope to quickly clear the innocent from our list
Did you match any of the fingerprints to the murder weapons?
Our boys down in forensics have not turned anything up yet, but as soon as they get more information, we will release that as well as our list of 6 suspects. Now we have time for one more question. You over there.
Agent Novus, did you personally know the victim?
I think we're done here with this conference. Thank you all for your questions. If any of you out there has any leads as to our investigation, you can stop by our offices at the Wolf Center, or you can contact us via Twitter or Facebook, #CruClu.
Little information is still known about the murder, even with both agents answering questions. My name is Kelsey Silver. Back to the studio. Tom?
Tom!
Thank you, Ms. Silver, for that hard-hitting news coverage that you just provided us with. Please, I encourage all of you who are watching to tune in next week to learn more of what's going on in this case, and we will continue to provide the hardest-hitting coverage that we can. The last thing that I'd like to say before we go is to please chime in along with us. We need your help to provide the best coverage possible. We need you to chime in on Twitter, #CruClu, so that we can continue to develop this story. And the last thing, the real last thing that I'd like to tell you is that be careful. Be careful out there because they walk among us. The 6 that were on stage that night with Brett are all equally innocent, and they are also all equally guilty. For we cannot know for certain, at least not yet, who the true culprit is. So I tell you, audience, be wary. Be wary because they walk among us. They eat in our dining halls. They live in our residence halls. They live in our fair community here in Bowling Green. So be careful. Please, be careful. That's all we have for you tonight on the Tommy Factor. I'm Sir Thomas Snap III, reminding you to stay safe, Bowling Green, and stay classy. Have a good evening. Good evening, Bowling Green. I'm Sir Thomas Snap III, and welcome to the Tommy Factor, bringing you the best, hardest-hitting coverage that this university would care to fund. Please send us more funding. This evening, we'll be continuing our coverage of the Cru incident from last week. We sent our camera crews out to film and to capture video evidence that shows and makes claims about who in fact the culprit may be. So please, enjoy our coverage this week. I know that you're dying of anticipation, waiting to see who the culprit is. Enjoy.
This is the strangest case we've ever dealt with, Watson.
The name ain't Watson, it's Novus. But yes, this case is very strange. But since we know the suspects, this just seems
personal. My thoughts exactly. We need to find out what these suspects know and what they're hiding.
Don't forget the weapon and the motive. Ben, you know you're very quite motivational when you want to be.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
You knew Brett way back in his day. What did you think of him exactly?
He was okay. I mean, I wasn't super acquainted with him. He was his own kind of famous.
Famous? So you thought he was a great person?
I said he was okay.
Just okay? Nothing more? You didn't think he was a great person like everyone says he was?
I thought he was okay. Besides, why would I do anything? If anyone's at fault, it would be someone who already has the job. Like Jordan.
Oh.
Maya, I know you were the youngest person on stage, and I'm really sorry you got pulled into this tragedy, especially since it's only your second year. Let's make this easy. Just answer our questions honestly. What do you know about Brett Iacovella?
absolutely nothing. Well, I guess that's not true, other than what I've seen the past few weeks at Cru. Also, he's dead. I'm positive of that.
How can you be so sure?
Well, you wouldn't have me here if it wasn't true. He was on the ground, declared dead right in front of me. You know I was on the stage.
You don't seem so torn up about it.
I don't know the guy. He called me on stage because of my purple hair. We were supposed to play Cruise Line Is It Anyway, which unfortunately didn't happen. That's it. No connections, no nothing. And I guess that's sad, but not as sad as that girl who fangirled over him for years. Grace had an obsession, and he was always looked so perturbed by it.
So Jordan, this was your first time meeting Brett. What did you think of him?
He seemed fun. I mean, I didn't really meet him until he came up on stage. Yeah, I mean, it was really disrespectful of him to show up late. He could have really messed up on stage and made me look bad, which is seriously not cool. I don't need old glory hogs coming in here making me feel like the rookie. He had it coming.
We heard through the grapevine that Brett might have been late the other night.
Yeah, he showed up pretty close to when it was time for me and Jordan to go up and do our thing on stage, so.
Did it make you angry that he was late?
Nah, man, I'm late to Cru all the time, and I don't know him like that. Maybe he had something going on before, so. Nah, it didn't bother me that much. I mean, he seemed like a cool guy. Or was a cool guy. His videos were hilarious. Me and my wife would watch them all the time. Yeah? I'm in an investigation, dude. Yeah, alright. The guy who died? Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, we love the guy. What was that? Yeah, okay, we love the guy. Pretty much, we love the guy. And I was like even hoping like we can have him like come back and like play some of his stuff like once a month, take some of the load off me and Jordan. And so like to see him go down like that, man, stinks.
Terrible. He was there and then he wasn't, just dead right there on stage in front of everyone. It was terrible.
Did you know anything about Brett beforehand? Did you know he was coming because of your husband?
Bird did tell me about him and show me his videos. He was good at what he did. I mean, really good. Too good. He had a lot of experience before coming back that night. And Bert was hoping he was going to stick around, but...
But what?
My husband belongs on that stage. I didn't want anyone to take his place. And I guess I was worried about Brett being asked on as a regular, but I didn't do it. So I can tell you right now, you're wasting your time interviewing me. Especially knowing what Brett did to Michael.
What did Brett do to Michael? Well, this is suspicious.
I wonder where he's at. He knows this interrogation is mandatory.
Definitely suspicious. Maybe we should go look for him.
No, I'll see him tomorrow. We have class together. I'll hunt him down and get to the bottom of this. Hey, Mike. What, do you mind explaining why you weren't at the mandatory interrogations the other day?
Sorry, man. I forgot. I was out playing sports ball with Coops and Crush. You know how it goes.
This is really serious. You're really making yourself look guilty. You need to come clean right now.
All right, fine. Yeah, no problem. What do you want to know?
Michael, you're a cool guy, and we go way back. So just tell me what you thought of Brett in the short time you got to know him.
I don't know. He seemed like a show-off, I guess. It seemed like he was trying to steal the show from Bird and Jordan, but he's definitely a ladies' man.
How do you figure that? Did he make a pass at you?
Ha ha ha. No. You saw what he was doing before the real game started. He was running around practically talking to only girls. Did you hear what he said to Allie, man? She was sitting right next to me.
What did he say? Did he make you jealous, Michael? Jealous enough to kill him?
It's not worth repeating. And no, I'm not jealous. I just know what a guy like that's trying to do, and I didn't like him. Besides, he had it coming the way he was acting.
Everyone seems to be hiding something. Some look a little more suspicious than others. But we need to investigate further into the motives and weapons if we're going to figure this case out.
That's probably the weapons. There are so many possibilities. That has to be the next thing we investigate. I wonder if forensics has turned anything up.
Well, let's look in that tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll also need a public analysis to decide whether or not they were capable of murder.
Good idea. We should get the person from the Tommy Factor to help us out.
My thoughts exactly.
Tom, we're on again.
Oh, well, thank you for that hard-hitting news coverage. And if you want to see more of that coverage, we're going to have you join in next week. But in order for you to have the best coverage next week, we're going to need you to chime in on Twitter and other social media platforms with the hashtag CruClu. And with that, I sign off this evening. I'm Sir Thomas Snap III for the Tommy Factor. Good night, BG, and don't let the murder bugs bite. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tommy Factor. Tonight, we're bringing you more of the hard-hitting coverage that you've been waiting for. What up? So, tonight, we got more of that sweet, sweet video coverage of those 6 investigators being interrogated. But this time, we're diving into the mind of the killer. We're gonna find out about the murder weapon.
So, we've talked to all the suspects. Now it's time to look at the murder weapons and figure out if any of them could have killed Brett Yakoval.
Okie dokie then, let's get to it. What sort of diabolical items we gotta test?
Send in the live test dummy.
Hi.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, we've eliminated the Ghoulie gun and the sheet and the action figure.
That only leaves the chainsaw, the chain, the latex mask, and machete.
Who's holding them anyway?
I don't know.
We'll have to interview them again about all the weapons.
Yeah.
That was certainly some interesting coverage that we just watched. But unfortunately, we've run out of time and we've run out of footage, so you will just have to come back right here next week. I'm Sir Tommy Snap III, bringing you the best news coverage that the studio would care to endeavor to give you. As always, chime in on Twitter with the hashtag CruClu. Help us solve this investigation and tune in next week to see what happens. Good night, Bowling Green. Stay safe. I know that you're all dying to find out what happens next week. Good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Sir Thomas Snap III. I am going right now. Live coverage, live news coverage. We are going right now to Agents Daneker and Novus. They are apprehending the killer right now. So I am making my way to where they are to catch this infernal killer, this horrifying horror that has been terrorizing our fair campus. I am going there right now.
All right, you hooligans. Cut the crap. What? Tell us what you did that night.
What did you do with the weapons you were given?
You know what? Jordan was the one handing out all the props. He's the one who took the chainsaw. He was supposed to give it to me, but that jerk gave me I dropped the mask.
Grace, that argument was bogus. It wasn't me. Obviously, I was scared of the dark. All I did was behind my tail out of there as quick as John Madden refing a football game really fast. Okay?
Hold up. Before y'all, because I already know put the finger at me, because it's skin color. Get this out of the way right now. It couldn't have been me. I fell down. Somebody might have pushed me or whatever. I had the chain, but when I got pushed, I dropped it. And quite frankly, I don't think anybody up here was capable of murder.
Well, I fell too. Somebody knocked me over. And I had the spray can. Like, even if I wanted to, I couldn't possibly kill anybody. I think it was my daughter with jealous rage.
Okay, well, fine. I did run into you guys. It was dark, okay? And honestly, just to clear my name, Brett Iacovella was my dude, man. We had that chemistry. He was also my dad. Why would I kill him? So, Jordan Marsden is clear.
You really believe that?
Yeah, he was my dad. He is my dad.
Well, I was also knocked down, and I never let go of that doll. But there's no way it was me, because it was Grace. She's obsessed with it. I was not obsessed with him. I asked to be in one of his little skits as an MC one time, and he said no. He rejected me.
Oh, all I know is that I had a machete and the lights went off and it was gone. Like, I don't know if I dropped it or if it fell out of my hand. Someone took it. I think it could have been Maya. She's the youngest here, and you don't know if she's capable of murder.
Yeah.
True. It could be Maya.
This is a tough one, Watson. My name is not... Oh, never mind. Why don't we hear what the audience has to say?
It's a good idea, Watson. What do you think happened?
It was Jordan.
It's gotta be Grace. It's gotta be Michael.
Hey, Ben, I just thought of something. If Maya is new, then how could she have thought about or knew about the Grace and the Brett situation all those years ago?
I heard through the grapevine.
But if you were over here, and Jordan ran over here to hit those two, how are you not dead?
Making our people look disgraceful.
All right, fine. I killed Brett Iacovella.
Just playing in the streets, I know.
All right, but I didn't mean to.
Then who were you trying to kill?
I was trying to kill you! Me? You!
Oh, me? What? Me?
You told me I had hair like the weekend. You
I apprehended the killer! Avast! Live news coverage! The livest and newsiest of all coverage.
That's all.
Hello.
Thank you.
Take her away! Well, ladies and gentlemen, is that all the live news coverage you can handle tonight? The answer is yes. I guess it's over. Congrats to Cru Clue. It's all done. We solved the murder, and now it's over. For the last time, I'm Sir Thomas Snap III saying, stay safe, BG. Don't get hurt.